So when you walk outside here and the doors slide open and the heat hits you in the face, it's like walking into a bowl of soup. BitFenix has a huge booth this year. They've got a lot of stuff. They've also got some stuff that I would never think to see in this price point. So you guys are going to watch mainly to see these cases they've got with, like, you know, full-on tempered glass at price points that like kind of made me hurt my head a little bit. First off, let's start off with their Whisper power supplies, in case you guys haven't heard or seen these. These did really well on Johnny Guru and a number of other websites. In fact, one of the only things that they said negative about this was the price, but the price was actually a misprint or whatever. So after they factor that in, got a very good score. So one thing that's cool about these is they operate on a fan curve, and these don't spin up like crazy, maximum voltage when you turn on your system. They start off, nice and slow, nice and quiet, and they stay slow and quiet. They don't turn off like some out there in the market. They stay on, and they don't ramp up until you get to like 60, 70 degrees, and then the fans ramp up. So it keeps them nice and quiet all the way through. They also use all Japanese capacitors, and this one is fully modular right here, and you can get it in different sizes. They're all 80 plus gold. And then we have this one over here if you want to go a little bit smaller, and it's not modular. But one thing I really like about this is you got 4 rails here. As far as the 12 volt rails go, I guess we can see over here just fine. And they're labeled. So you've got a couple 12 volt rails there with 25 amp. Then you have a couple more 12 volt rails that have 40 amps. So as you can see, everything is really well labeled on the back. So the VGA is going to have the 40 amps. And then moving on over to the CPU and motherboard and all that stuff, and those are going to have 25 amps. Runs nice and quiet. That's why it's called the Whisper, guys. I'll show you this first. We got the individually addressable LED. You guys have seen these LED strips, but right now they can, like, different colors, all going like crazy. So they're using this controller over here, and you'll see this controller in some of the systems that we're about to look at. So just keep in mind, individually addressable, and then we'll check out some of these cases and systems. Alright guys, this is what I was talking about. This is the Nova TG. It comes in white and black, and it's doing really well with the OEMs right now. I think this is the Oros version. But this one used to have a plastic side panel, and they've gone full-on glass on the side panel, tempered glass. You've got a lot of stuff you could do with this one. It's not extremely modular, like these trays are not really removable or anything like that. It'll fit up to 140 millimeter GPU in there. And that's the 1080 from Oros, as you can see. Now, this case, with the glass, very minimal style, a lot of stuff you can do on the inside still. They're trying to do this for $50, like $49 with the glass. So this is going to be something that'll allow you to show off your stuff. It's going to look really nice. Tempered glass, not plastic. At $50, I was like, okay guys, if that's what you want to do, $50, that's pretty low. And there's the white version over here you can see as well. And you can also see inside a little more if you wanted to get an idea. These are not removable. This is where you start to see like the budget stuff here is like, okay, these don't come off. But at the same time, it's a nice open area where you can do your build. It's not a huge case. You've still got the rubber dampeners up here where you're going to put on your glass, and then you just put on your tempered glass, and there you go. I don't know if I'm going to be able to see something better than this for that price. This is the Enso showcase, and I'm going to showcase this thing for you right now. So this is a prototype. They're working on this. They're coming up with some ideas. Already it's come a long way, and it's looking really nice. You got the tempered glass on the side. This front piece right here, they're going back and forth. Maybe you guys could talk about this in the comments. They're thinking about plastic, so that way they could put an optical drive up here in the top if they wanted to. Or right now you're looking at metal, and this feels really good. This is a piece of steel in the front. Now, a piece of steel would mean, you don't get an optical drive up on the top, but it's going to give it maybe a more premium look and feel. and not really be too much more expensive. So if you're, speaking of expensive, they're trying to make this around the $79 price mark, which again, with the tempered glass and steel on the front, that's pretty ridiculous. As far as fans and stuff go, got a couple 120s up here. You can maybe not really put a radiator there. I would probably put it in the inside. Let me show you where they're going to put the radiators. So the radiators should go in the front there. You got more room. And then down here on the bottom, that area there is blocked off, so your hard drives and your ugly bits and your power supply is not really the focus of the case. The focus is all performance, guys. And as far as the hard drives go, you can fit 2 3.5-inch drives and 3 of the 2.5-inch drives, but you can probably fit more than that if you just get creative about where to put them, since most SSDs, you don't have any moving parts or anything like that, so you'll be good to go. You see the RGB in the front here? Well, they're using a controller so that they can, what's basically the digital controller allows them to individually address all the LEDs inside here. But you can hook up everything on the inside, including the LED strips. You can plug your fans up to it. That all works. And you can control it. Let me show you. You can control it all right here. So now I'm controlling that. I'm also controlling the light on the inside there. You can see the light changing colors on the inside. Yay! Controlling all the colors. So that's one way to do it. You can sort of pipe everything into one spot and control everything. The other way to do it is to use an ASUS motherboard, one of the newer ASUS motherboards with the Aura software. From there, they've partnered with them. They've been working closely with them. You'll be able to control all the lights in the case with the ASUS software. So that'll give you full control. Just plug it in the motherboard and it should work just fine. I want to know what you guys think about this. They're saying, should it be longer? What do you guys think? I mean, it already has enough room for a 1080, 1080 Ti. That'll fit in there just fine, but do you guys want it to be longer? You want any changes made? Do you want plastic on the front? Let them know in the comments, and that'll really help. You guys will have a voice in helping create the future Enso showcase case. So that's what we got here at BitFenix this year. Let us know what you guys think. I'll see you guys later.